Sup, everybody? How you guys doing? Look at this. I'm not even that late tonight. Only kind of late. Only 7 minutes late. That's not that bad. Okay. Anyway, let's get the stream started. All right. Let's get a little tweet out. Dearest at Marvel Champions, I love the Q. Where's the answer? There we go. Like a true programmer, I know where all these symbols are. I love the Q&A that you did with Dork Lessons. But now I have so many more questions to ask. Yes, I am now live. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you guys didn't see it, well, hold on, let me hit tweet first. Tweet. If you guys didn't see it yet, there's a nice long beefy Q&A session that Dave did when he was up in Vancouver at the Kabam studio. That was my attempt at rhyming Vancouver and studio together. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. But yeah, definitely check out that video. Recommend it if you're anything like me and enjoy some good info, some good stuff. Hearing from the devs directly is always good. Get to hear their innermost thoughts and desires. Alright, maybe not that far, but still, it's a cool video. Brad Waitman, first one in here, followed by Alyssa Wooten. Daksh Malik, sup everybody. And I need to get my grind on because tonight's the last night for Longshot, which means I also need to get cutoffs on the screen. There we go. And of course, I'm going for 4-star Longshot, which should be easy, guys. It should be easy. But then we got the tier 4 basic there too, so we got a lot of work to do. So yeah, man, let's just get right into it. Dave needs to ask if they're ever gonna take the 3 stars out of the Cav crystals. We don't need them in that crystal, and it's a waste of units when you get a 3-star. Yeah, I imagine, as you could probably imagine too, they probably will not be taking those out of the Cav crystals anytime soon. That's kind of the gamble that you make. It's like, okay, there's a chance for you to get something really good with a 5 or a 6-star, but well, we're also going to give you absolute trash most of the time. If you miss, you're getting trash. So yeah. I mean, well, okay, so I don't buy Cav crystals for that reason, basically. It's because I feel like I'm just paying units to get 3 stars, which I don't want to do. But I will say this. Even if they did remove all of the 3 stars from the Cav crystals, I would still want them to keep the featured champion as a 3-star, because that is one cool thing. I like expanding my roster, even if it's just a 3-star. If it's somebody new, yeah, I'd be cool with that. It's when it gets to, okay, 200 units for a 3-star Iron Patriot. That's when I'm like, okay, I'm out. Thank you anyway. Someone else can buy these Cav crystals. It ain't gonna be me. Miguel Levis sent it over too. Thank you very much. And check out Big Skills Profile. Big Skills Profile, okay. Is that your profile, or is that just someone with a cool profile? Hang on, first off, I'm kind of dying to this Warlock over here. Let's just take this dude down real quick. Before I check out the profile. There we go. And also, before I check out the profile, you know what also has to happen, Miguel. This has to happen. Slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate the two. Okay, but big skills is what I'm looking at. All right, all right. Eddie, what's up, dude? Since Labyrinth is done, I've decided to wait on Act 6.2 and 6.3 until I get Ghost. It'll be more fun for me that way. So I'm going to be opening up 10 Cav Crystals every Sunday till I get her. Oh, snap, man. Well, I hope you get her. I hope it doesn't take too long to get her, but I also understand, man. Sometimes, you know, sometimes even if you can get through the content, sometimes it's just more fun to wait until you have like the champion that you actually want to use to get through the content. So I totally gets it. Be a long road since I have to grind every milestone in arena to accomplish 2k units per week, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, man, it is doable. It is doable. Okay. On that note, yeah, big skills. Sorry, Miguel. Sorry for the delay. Let's check it out. Big skills. Wait, I want to see what you said first. If you did say if that was you or somebody else. Actually, I don't see a follow-up. All right, let's see. Well, wait a minute. Nothing came up. Check out big skills profile. I got nothing. I think I typed in everything correctly. Is there a space in there? Is there not supposed to be a space in there? So maybe just like this. Nope, that ain't doing it. Oh, wait. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. No. Duh. We had it. Oh, man. Okay. Is this you, perhaps? Did I get it? Was it the space that was throwing things off? Hello, sir. I'm here. Please show the stream things, and I will watch. Doc McShoddy. Sounds good, man. That is a fair trade. All right, Miguel. I'm guessing this is you. Ooh, with that 565 Captain Sparkles at the top of the profile. I like it, man. I like it a lot. Very nice. Very nice. What else we got here? We got a Namor. 678. Okay. All right. Getting there. Definitely useful at 678. We got a Captain Beardo. Nice little 455 Captain Beardo, and of course the Void. You know I love me some Voidage. No space. Okay. All right. Got it, man. Got it. Well, dude, your profile's looking good, man. Your profile's looking good. That Sparkles, of course, heading up the profile. I'm sure she puts in a lot of work. Man, this is one of the champions that I want. I don't want to say the most, but definitely like a top 5. Because the most, I don't know what the most is, but I would say Warlock is pretty up there. Of course, Ghost. But yeah, Captain Sparkles, man. Kind of forget sometimes that she has pretty good base health too, man. Over 33.5. That's some pretty solid base health total right there. BG, you got me new rank 3, max. Who'd you get? Miguel, dude, thank you very much once again for the 2. Whoa, Big Chungus. Send it over 10. Big Chungus, thank you very much. Saying happy birthday, belated big bald head. Big Chungus, thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. It still feels like my birthday. As a result of having 365 birthdays a year, it still feels like my birthday, so it's only barely belated. But dude, thank you so much. Mickey the Irish Kangaroo sent over a buck as well. Saying howdy BG. In the past fortnight, I've got Elder's Bane, Variant 4 Completion, and Cavalier. Feeling pretty good right now. Damn, dude. You're just knocking things off the list one by one. One by one. Does anyone get that reference? It's a psych reference. But dude, very nice. Zero Frost Ninja also sent it over a buck saying, what's up, BG? In your opinion, is the Stand Your Ground mastery worth investing in? It's, I don't know. Whoops, wrong one. It's kind of good. It can be. This is a mastery that I think is valuable, and yet I hate putting points in it. Because, okay, so while blocking, your champions have a % chance to resist a block break. This is basically an offensive mastery. Because there's very few times where your champions are on defense, and this will actually come into play. Basically, you have to have like a Mordo. Because there's times where, you know, your champions, when they're on defense, they get hit with heavy attacks, yeah, but they're usually not blocking when that happens. It's usually, you know, someone parry stuns and then does a heavy attack. So it's really an offensive tool. And, I mean, the whole point of masteries is to make you stronger, hopefully reduce some resource costs that you have and everything. And it can definitely save you. Oh, man, excuse me, guys. That was a bad hiccup right there. It can definitely save you. It can definitely save your life, save you resources, all that stuff. The first point is super strong at 17%. The second point is a measly increase from 17 to 20%. The reason they do this, by the way, is 17 is like a 1 in 6 chance. Then 20 is 1 in 5. 25 is 1 in 4. 4 is, you know, and so on, whatever. But I don't know. I hate putting points in it just because I feel like it's something that you can skill your way around. You know, as long as your reflexes are fast enough, you shouldn't be getting hit by a heavy attack while holding block. If you're blocking and trying to get yourself that opening by baiting out a heavy from the opponent, your fingers should be very quick on the move, just ready to swipe back. So this mastery should theoretically never come into play. But of course, theoretically and what actually happens, two different things sometimes. So yeah, it's a useful mastery. I rarely put points in it though, just because, you know, like I said, it's one of those things where as long as you're on your A game, you could avoid, and I'd rather put points elsewhere. But if you have extra points, it's an extremely powerful budget mastery, and it's actually going to come up in my next video. It's funny they should bring it up. Because, yeah, I have 4 mastery videos that are all kind of in the works, and the first one was supposed to be up today, but it'll be up tomorrow. But, dude, thank you very much for the buck. I hope that answers your question a little bit at least. Miguel sent it over another 2 saying, he's my best friends. I'm Miguel541 Compare. Ah, okay. All right. That was your best friend's account. All right. Let's see what we got. What if I just say your friends is like way better than yours no matter what? You could have like the #1 account ever and be like, nah, it's your friends. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see what we got here. Let's check it out. Ooh, well, you do have 3 565s, so I'd say you're winning in that department, but no sparkles. No sparkles. All right, let's see here. I'm going to look at Corvus first, actually. And I can tell that you are a Corvus user that is not running suicides. But that's, you know, doesn't really matter. The fact that you have Corvus at all is awesome. You got Beardo. You and your buddy both Beardo users, it looks like. And then, of course, Domino. If I had to guess, just based off of these 3 champions, who you use the most, I'm going to guess Domino. Based off your masteries, based off of the champions and stuff like that. But I could be wrong. Let me know. Either way, dude, your profile is looking good. I don't really want to compare to your friend. Yours is better. No, you guys are both doing good, man. You guys are both doing good. But yeah, man. Looking good, dude. Got that Archangel up there too. Very nice. Okay, and I think you guys are in the same alliance. I didn't get too close to look at the alliance, but that's cool. But dude, thank you for another 2, man. Appreciate it. 360 sent over 2 as well, saying, Beaver, guess what? Chicken butt. Haha, just kidding. Wow. I finished building my PC, ready to go. Dude, nice. Also, now I need to learn how to OBS. Plus, happy birthday. Hope you have cake in the name of all of us in the stream, in MCOC, in the Marvel Universe. Mwahaha. Well, 360, all those is my first time meeting you ever, and it's a total coincidence that you were building a computer at the same time that someone else who's usually around here this time of night is also building a computer. Total coincidence, I'm sure. Congrats, man. First time putting PC together is nerve-wracking, man. So that's good, man. I'm glad you got it done. It's not too bad, though, right? Everything is pretty much designed for you to just, like you could only plug it into one spot for the most part, you know? It's not too bad. And all the different resources out there, all the videos. But dude, that's still awesome. On Max, we'll have to check. Oh, dude, I don't know how I'm gonna... How do you do the... Can I do that? But Max, dude, thank you for the 15. Give me one sec. Max, yeah, thank you very much for the 15. I'm trying to think, how am I going to look up your name, though? Is there a way, if I hold it? Oh, there we go. Whoop. All right. Let's do that. No, of course we can't do that. Should I look it up by alliance? Or how do I do the dots? Is there a way if I hold this? No. Oh, I didn't realize you could do that, though. That's kind of cool. That ain't it. Oh, hold on. We're figuring things out. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Dude, congrats on 2 million, by the way. Looks like you just did 2 million, so that's awesome. Ooh, dude. What a beefy looking profile here. Dude, before I even saw the prestige number, I was thinking this has to be some crazy prestige. And it is. 11,673. You got 2 rank 3s. One of them is Sig 123. The other is Sig 94. And then we got this guy over here. It's Sig 200, Fraggle Rock. And then I'm sure this is Sig 200, yeah. Jesus, dude. What a profile. Holy crap, man. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous right there, man. Oh, man. Congrats, Max. It's looking pretty nuts, man. Shout out to all the X4 Lokis that are hanging out in the Relax Alliance. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. What's the highest possible prestige in MCOC currently? Is anyone close? No, I don't think so. Because the highest possible prestige, you would need 5 rank 3 6 stars. And you need them all Sig 200 too. I don't even know if we've gotten it. Like, even if you, well, I mean, theoretically, you could spend an unlimited amount of money and have every single champion at Sig 200, so that is possible. But the amount of Tier 5 class catalysts, you would have to be in the alliance that was, like, #1 in the gifting event, is, like, the top alliance in all of the Alliance War seasons, which those are 2 different alliances right there already. You have to pick up every single, like, I don't think it's possible. Is there anybody, does anybody know if there's even a profile that has 4 rank 3 6 stars in it? Like, you can kind of easily get 3 by completing the Abyss 100%. A bunch of people have done that, but yeah, actually, so it is possible, because there was people with 2 rank 3s before the Abyss even came out. So it is possible for someone to have 5, but because they're random class types, it's you, like, getting the 5 right class types to be the, like, top prestige. Like, let's see here, if we go to the prestige list, We go to 6 stars, rank 3. So you would need to get 1 cosmic, 2 mutants, one mystic, and 1 skill. That's the only way. And there's only maybe a very small handful of people that would even be able to have 5. So yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what. Hold on. Let's see what the highest is though. It would be highest prestige possible right now is 13,885.4. Hey buddy, read my first so I can go to sleep. Okay. Prestige only counts your top 5 characters? Yeah, it's the average of your top 5. Top 5 base rating. It'd be too crazy for like, it'd be way too crazy if it was like the average of all your characters or something. All right, hold on. Where's my buddy's last? And by buddy, I mean my wife. Brian, happy birthday. Oh no, you know it's not my birthday. Do you like the gift I got with your money? Oh, I see you set it up. It's a good sign you open it right away. Usually let things sit in a box for a few months. That's true, yeah. That's very true. Yeah. I kind of just set it up, so I haven't had time to really mess with it, but yeah. It's just for all you guys. I'm kind of keeping you guys in the dark of what it is. It could be anything based off of what I've said. You'll never guess. It's slabs of foam for the floor. Oh man. Yeah, it's just we've assembled like a little workout area because I gotta get in shape. I gotta look like Karnak. So yeah. That's all it is. But it's cool. Yuki sent over 9 of them Polish bucks too. Yuki, I'm sorry, man. I know you sent this over a while ago. I was getting to it. But your last one is... Hey, Brian, check out my profile too. Yuki, okay, hang on. Tonight's the night of profiles. Alright, give me 1 sec. Oh, man. Starlight, I'm not going to read that out loud. Wow. 12.9 is the highest so far? Is that the highest? If you go to leaderboards and sort by strongest team, there are some profiles. I mean... But that doesn't list, like, the absolute highest, right? That's only if people wanted to make the strongest team. Or whatever. And you work on your banana flex? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Yuki? Check out the profile. Dang, dude. Dude, all these rank 3s, man. I gotta get a rank 3. Oh, man. The rank 3 guillotine. Look at that attack! 5,400 attack, practically. Good lord. It's for BG and anyone else, really. To lose weight, take in less calories than you burn. Science. Wow, that's great science. Great science fact and tip. Where's your wig, buddy? It has to happen. Well, I figure once I lose weight, I'll naturally start growing hair again. I think that's how it works, right? But dude, look at that attack. That's so crazy. Yeah, Yuki, your profile's looking damn good, man. It's looking real good. I gotta get a rank 3, guys. Now I must complete the abyss. Not yet, but I will. Pixie Bell. Karnak, shooting for the stars on that one. Well, yeah. Haven't you ever heard the phrase, shoot for the stars and land in a bowling alley or something like that? I don't know. What's the actual saying? Shoot for the moon and Aim for the star. I don't know. Something. Ate 5 calories and burned 2,000 calories. I lose weight. According to science, let me just double check. Yes. Anything BG looks like Jabba the Hutt. Please don't tie me out. I take that as a compliment. He's a famous movie star, right? I take it as a compliment. Shoot for the stars and hit the moon. Is that what it is? That was close. Shoot for the moon and you'll land among the stars. Oh, see, now we got conflicting things. Which one is it? To start wearing a banana peel on your head. Stay all natural. I could do that. But actually, there's a lot more space between all those stars, so you probably end up missing everything, you loser. Wow. Wow. Comments are brutal tonight. BG, do you think Archangel is losing his appeal in the eyes of content creators and endgame players? He's one of my personal favorite champs, but he doesn't seem to get any love from others. I wouldn't say losing his appeal. I would say he lost his appeal a long time ago. And he's actually starting to get it back, slightly. He lost his appeal after Blade was released. Because after Blade was released and Blade took over as the most dominant champion in the contest for a period of time at least, Kabam, instead of nerfing the character, they just made every new character immune to bleed. Or benefit from having bleed, like Omega Red or Domino. And every other champion, like it hurt Blade's effectiveness, but Blade was so strong that he's still like Archangel's still very strong too. But it's just that a lot of the top defenders in this game, a lot of the top champions that you're actually ranking up champions to counter. A lot of them Archangel just doesn't really work for. Combine that with the fact that Alliance War nodes were hidden, even though you can use the War Calculator or whatever, the Scatter Lens Calculator, you could use those tools to kind of see who's on that node. You can't see until you approach that node, and then it's too late. At that point, what are you doing with Archangel on your team? You can't even use him, But now, the Alliance War nodes are revealed. And now, sometimes people can bring Archangel to paths. And in some cases, he could even be one of the best options to handle certain nodes. And then also, Kabam has eased up on releasing champions with bleed or poison immunity. And they've started to branch out into different immunity types like Shock or Incinerate or whatever else. So Archangel, I don't know how the graph would look for him, but when he first came out, it was, use this hand. It was like on the rise. No, wait. No, we got to use this hand. It was on the rise, and then Blade, and then reveal the nodes. Okay. That was terrible. I should have just skipped that. I don't know why I needed to include that. But Storm Chaser, thank you very much for the 5, man. I appreciate it. Saying, hey, Brian, happy belated birthday. Jumped in Abyss. Ugh, made it to Hype. My profile is Storm Chaser. The O has a line through it. All right. We'll check it out. How far in is Hype? I don't even know how far in that is. Whoops. Wait, can I do this? Wait. Oh, okay, there it is. Whoops. Storm Chaser. Dude, it's so crazy that your name is not at the top of this list. Who handles the search? We need to have Google take over the search or something like that. I put an exact match for your name. Ooh. I see why you're in the Abyss, trying to get this Doom to rank 3, huh? Dude, this is easily one of the coolest 6-star champions to have in the entire game, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. This guy is such a badass. Super fun to play. Crazy high prestige. I don't know. Like, if you get this guy to rank 3, like, it's just awesome. His base attack is through the roof, so, yeah. Like one of the few downsides of the champion is that his health isn't actually that high. I mean, once you get him to rank 3, it doesn't really matter. Then your health is super high, just like any rank 3, but on the level of other rank 2s and stuff like that. But oh man, look at these stats, dude. Why is his block so high? Why is his armor so high? Why is his crit resistance through the roof? Ah, he's so cool. Best animations in the game, all that stuff. Oh, and you got the double Doom, I see. Double Doom, Namor, and Sparkles too. It's a good day for Sparkles in the profile. Well, Storm Chaser, good luck, man. If I were you, I would also be in the Abyss or trying very hard to get through the Abyss, and fingers crossed on that Mystic Tier 5 class Catalyst, dude, because yeah, that'll be nuts if you get that. Good luck, man. Good evening, sir. Pete. What's up, dude? Got Mutant Tier 5 class Catalyst and Awakening Gem from first pass of Abyss. Who do you consider worth giving both of those? Mutant Tier 5 class Catalyst and Awakening Gem, huh? Well, it's kind of nice that you got both the same class type in a way. Yeah, if Prestige is your aim, it seems like... Hold on, I still got that list open. Yeah, if Prestige is the name of the game for you, then it looks like Sunspot or Namor would be the champions to go with. Because Alliance War, because not too many people are competitive in it, then Prestige has kind of taken over. I mean, it's not like it just took over. It's been like the most important thing for a lot of people in the game for a while now. So yeah, I would say those two. But if Prestige is not really a concern for you, I mean, Havoc is a crazy good defender. I wouldn't really consider Sabretooth. Mr. Sinister is half interesting, but I wouldn't go with him either. I would probably go with like Havoc would be a consideration, but I would much rather go with a Colossus or Omega Red. These two would be incredible to have as a rank 3 6-star. Dude, who has the most health, actually? I want to see that. I mean, I kind of already know who has the most health, but... Oh, yeah. King Groot with 51,000 life. To put that in perspective, the most health any of my champions currently have is, I think, my Man-Thing. I think my rank 5 Man-Thing. Let's see where he's at. I'm pretty sure he's the highest. And he only has well, he's basically 40,000. But that's still such a big difference, man. Oh, craziness. Dude, I would love to have a rank 3 6-star Man-Thing. Let's talk more playing BG. I know. I really do need to get my grind on, but I can't help it. We're looking at all these big numbers today. They get me excited. But I do need to get back to the grind. So let's do that. Let's hit the arena. This Longshot ain't gonna grind itself. One of my coworkers asked if she could commission a keyboard built from me. I'm fully embracing this hashtag keyboard community, dude. Pete, go for it, man. That's pretty cool. What are you gonna call your business, man? This is like gonna be a full-time thing. Panda Man Peters Keepers. Is that good? No, that's terrible. Let BG ramble. It's putting me to sleep. I'm doing my job then. We started BG on this tangent. It doesn't take much, Pixie Bell. You know that. It's like a jukebox. You put in a quarter and you gotta let the whole song play out. It's also true. BG just pulled 5-star OG Thor from the Shattered Heart Crystals. Is he worth taking up as a 5-star? Kind of fun to play. Not really. I don't think so. I think he's more of a trophy champion. You know, his damage output ain't the worst thing ever, but it's also nothing super special, and he doesn't really have the utility. So, in my opinion, no, I don't think he's worth it. I don't think he's worth investing those resources. For low keys, obviously, oh my god. that's good. Panda Man with the mad soldering skills. Man, I took a whole bunch of electronics classes in high school. I've told this before, but not too many times at least. In high school, I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and I had no idea that making video games was even a possibility. I kid you guys not. It was like I couldn't even believe that people made video games. I thought they just came out of thin air. Just every few years there was a new Legend of Zelda game, and it was a miracle every time it happened. So yeah, making games just was never even a thought that crossed my mind. And I was just thinking of like jobs. Like, okay, what kind of job would I not hate? And electrician came to mind. I can't even remember exactly why, but electrician came to mind. And I ended up taking a whole bunch of electronics courses in high school. And I might have done that if it wasn't for having the absolute worst teacher that I've had ever. I took classes all 4 years of high school and the bonus 2 years as well. And for every single one of those years, this guy just would not help at all, no matter what. No matter how much interest you showed, you'd ask him a question, you know, just curious. And I don't know, you'd be like, well, how does this work? And then he'd be like, well, you tell me. I'm like, well, no, I can't. I don't know. Well, figure it out. And it was just like, okay, what am I doing here? Like, this is really a class? This is unbelievable. And yeah, it was such a bad experience that I ended up not, you know, pursuing that at all. So yeah, but every time you know, when I saw you with that soldering iron, it brought me back to those days. Corey sent it over too, saying at this rate, getting the champ is a long shot. Ah ha ha. Boo. I'm sorry, that was a hardcore boo right there, man. Corey, thank you very much. No, I'm gonna get him, man. I'm gonna get him. This is a piece of cake. He went for under 10 million last time. Already closing in on 8.5. I got this. I got this. I'm gonna stay focused now, though. I swear. Corey, thank you for the 2. Sorry to unleash the boo on you. Don't you know the first Ocarina of Time cartridge was found in Tutankhamun's tomb? Am I saying that right? Tutankhamun's tomb? Dude, oh man. I had no idea. I had no idea it was possible. Like, eventually I learned that, yeah, people actually did make games, but I don't know how long it took. Like, I was already practically a full-grown adult by the time I realized it. Man, these peanut butter and cheese sandwiches are really growing on me. Oh no, not the peanut butter and cheese again. They're growing on you because it's made out of mold. I don't know why it is, but it's delicious, isn't it? Sup, BG? Do you think of that teacher as Mr. Dream Killer? You know, I used to, and then I thought, like, hey man, life just works in mysterious ways. You know, it just wasn't meant to be. I don't really, I don't know. I don't necessarily believe in like fate and stuff like that, but I would say this was this was fate in a way. You know, I could have went on to be an electrician. I'm sure I would have been happy enough doing that, I suppose. But I wouldn't have been as happy if I, I mean, there's can't be happier than just like going for your dreams, which is what I'm doing. So it all worked out that way for a reason, I guess. Gee, would you rank 3 6-star Aegon or Nick Fury? If you're still doing the Abyss, then I would go with Aegon. Well, I was going to say if you're still doing the Abyss, I would go with Aegon. And I don't know if that's necessarily true. I mean, Aegon seems to be the best for the Abyss. But would I leave him at rank 2? And then just go with rank 3 Nick Fury, who I think would be more helpful elsewhere in the game? Or would I actually go with Aegon and save a bunch of units in the Abyss? Because undoubtedly having a rank 3 is going to save you a lot of units. I'd probably go with the Aegon. Use the saved units to buy some special offers that come out in the future to then help rank up Nick Fury at a later date. But if you already finished the Abyss, then I would not go with Aegon, and I would go with Nick Fury. I might apply for a job as a QA tester for a company in Seattle. I have a friend who's working as QA, and he said they're moving buildings and opening up spots for new employees. Pete. Very interesting. Please, tell me more. But not here. Privately. I'm curious. I'm curious. Not that, I don't think I would be able to even apply for a job or anything like that, but I'm still curious of, like, what company and what they do and make and stuff, and yeah. Because that's cool. BG, you just saved a bunch of... wait. Is that a bunch of my butt? Oh, never mind. Saved a bunch by switching my car insurance to Geico. Wow, Eddie. I really thought you were saying you saved a bunch of your butt by switching your chair for a second there. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it just... I'm telling you, those 2 extra years of high school, they did not help my reading comprehension. His degree is in finance, no experience required. Well, I didn't think I didn't mean the experience-wise. I just meant, like, I don't think there's any way I could, yeah, for a number of reasons, I don't think I'd be able to do it. But yeah, well, either way, I'm curious though. We should talk more. It's funny because your electrician teacher is your biggest donators? Is one of your biggest donators? What? Do you even remember who that teacher was? Don't say it, by the way. 'Cause, yeah, I don't even want to get involved. But I do remember that person's name, and there is no way that they are one of my biggest donators. It's not. That's impossible. I would not believe it. And if it is true, then, well, I'm so sorry. But no, there's no way that's true. Heck Pants? What is Heck Pants, Shark? I think the rewards for 6.4 and Act 6 Exploration will include 1 to 2 rank up gem, maybe 2 to 3. Possibly. I would not be surprised one bit if it was some sort of 6-star rank up gem. So, possibly. Pay isn't anything amazing, but it would be a good experience, I think. Oh, totally, Pete. Yeah. He's a fan of the Last Zarnian comics. Yeah, that's definitely not my teacher. That's definitely not. First off, there's no way that teacher would be making anywhere near as funny jokes. And second, I didn't have a second, but I felt the need to say second since I started it as a list. Open $5 Daily Nexus. Tough choice. 3-star Korg Dupe, 4-star Falcon Max Sig. New 5-star Elsa for Alliance War Defense. I run Suicides. Dysentery Joe. Congrats, man. Congrats. It was Laura the whole time. BG, why is it that bleed champs like Blade and AA have lost a lot of value because of all these bleed immune counters, but Nick Fury is still considered a top champ even though he relies on bleeds? It's a good question. Very good question. Nick Fury, he's a little bit more than just bleeds, and I guess you could say the same thing for those other two. Absolutely. Well, let's start with Archangel. So Archangel, oh wow, I just got destroyed. I thought I was going to survive that. So Archangel is not just bleed immune. Archangel's bleed and poison immune, which just amplifies and expands the pool of champions that Archangel does not work well against. And not just bleed and poison immune, but also champions that can shrug off those things too, which also affects Blade and Nick Fury. But yeah, so Archangel is different. Let's compare Blade and Nick Fury. Overall, they're both powerful champions, and they both see plenty of play. Nick Fury sees more than Blade, just because of kind of the trade-off of abilities that they have. So Blade, he has the ability to heal, but that comes at the sacrifice of his damage a bit. Whereas Nick Fury, he's more offensive, I would say. He's more inclined to just deal massive amounts of damage offensively, while also being a better defender. So those times where you can't use where you're not bringing Nick Fury along to a quest, he's also one of the best defenders in the game. In addition to that, his synergies, he also just synergizes with pretty much everybody. So yeah, that's another big reason. But yeah, I don't know. He's just slightly better overall, I guess, is what it comes down to. Because, like I said, Blade still gets used. I mean, Archangel still gets used too, but it's like Archangel gets used some, and then Blade gets used, and then Nick Fury gets used. And honestly, depending on where you're at in the game, I'd rather use a champion like Blade over Nick Fury. But the deeper you get into the game, Nick Fury seems to come out ahead of time. Being able to go unblockable, the crazy damage just off your 5-hit combos where you don't even need to be spamming specials, especially in a time where most of the top players are running suicides. Not all, but you know, suicides just work for the best champions in the game, so of course more players are running suicides these days. It just ends up that, yeah, he's more popular. I don't know if I could do it either, still considering it though, because I think it'd be really cool. Yeah, man. I think it'd be super cool, Pete. Jake, I don't know what Last Learning does, and I don't remember your teacher's name. Okay. Thanks, BG, and yes, Pixie Bell. Do you have a question for the class? For the class, I mean, what? See Roboto saying I'm gonna do a dumb thing. Followed by Pixie Bell saying, "Don't you always Roboto?" Wow. No. All right, good. I would also say Blade. Not that he needs the opponent to be a villain or dimensional being, but he relies partially on those things, whereas Nick Fury does not. So it's kind of another stipulation for Bleed to be his strongest. Whereas Nick Fury is like, okay, if the opponent can bleed, then you're good to go. BG, did you talk about the Kabam Q&A Dave posted earlier? Not really. No, I did mention that. I did mention the video at the start of the stream, but we didn't really talk about anything they said in it. Yeah, if you wanted to talk about something specifically, we can. Otherwise, I recommend everybody watch that video. Another person asking about it too. This is good. Hey BG, did you see Dorky Dave's new vid on the current game balance and what's coming next to the game? Yeah. Wait. There wasn't 2 videos though, right? Hold on. I'm just double checking right now. Okay, no, it's just the one video, right? Yeah, I only see one video. Only asking because the way you just described it sounded like it was an entirely separate video talking about game balance and what's coming next and everything. But I did see the, yeah, I saw the Q&A and it was good stuff. I always love those types of videos. Like, no matter what game I'm playing, I like to hear from the devs, man. You know, there's so, oh, really? There's so few times that you get to talk to them or hear from them and everything. Even if you don't always get the answer that you're hoping for, which kind of sucks. But it's still better than nothing. Like, I want to, even just to get a feel for like who is making the game, you know? Even if the questions I want answered don't always get answered, it's just good to see, like, you know, like the type of person behind it. You know, you can tell a lot just by hearing someone talk about whatever they're talking about. But in this case, yeah, like the game they're working on, you can tell if the game's in good hands, and you know, kind of how passionate they are and stuff like that. So yeah, I always enjoy stuff like that, no matter what game I'm playing. Even if I'm not playing that game, like the devs, for example, for Diablo 2, a bunch of them went on to make the Torchlight series. And I gotta be honest, I'm not really a big fan of the Torchlight games. I tried to like them, and I don't know, like there wasn't anything bad about them necessarily. I just didn't really get into them. But I still like hearing the devs talk about like the things they're doing for Torchlight, even though it has no impact on anything that you know, like I don't know, the two things are so separate, but I still like hearing it just because, hey, those were the guys that made my favorite game of all time. So BG, is Omega Red a good option for the Abyss? The lack of limiter makes him a good option, right? Or is there something I'm missing? Because I haven't seen anyone use Omega Red. I don't know. I was kind of curious of the same thing myself. Yeah, you can parry stun an unlimited amount of times. 2 things I think would possibly hold Omega Red back. Number 1 is you have to use special 2s in order to keep the death field going. And the special 2 is 7 hits, I believe. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I used Omega Red versus Thing, but we used to have to count out the hits to make sure that Omega Red is not going to push Thing over the hit count. So that's kind of a lot of hits in your special. Along with, you know, you want to run suicides and the recoil would hurt you and stuff like that. But actually, the possibly even bigger downside to Omega Red is the longer the fight goes on, the more time you have to spend baiting specials, and the more time you spend baiting specials, the more time you're just losing spores. And Omega Red is a monster of a champion when you have spores up, but of course, you lose those spores, you lose everything with him. So yeah, I don't know exactly how it goes. In some place like Realm of Legends, you don't really notice it because you don't have to bait out specials. But if you maybe did a kind of a test fight in Realm of Legends where you bait out the special 1 of Winter Soldier every single time instead of just going for the fastest kill, you'll notice a huge damage drop-off. So, I'm curious though. I'm not saying he's a bad option for it. I want to test. But if I had to guess as to why we haven't seen Omega Red used there yet, I would bet that's the reason. Gee, why won't Kabam fly you out to HQ? I'm pretty sure you want to interview the devs. Well, they don't have to fly me out. I'm actually not that far away. I looked over at the time for a second for some reason. I was like, yeah, I'm not that far away looking at the time. But I can thinking like I can get there in the next 3 hours or something. No, but yeah, like I can. There actually is a. I thought it was a train, but I guess it's a bus that goes from Seattle to Vancouver, and it takes something like 3 to 4 hours, give or take. So yeah, it's actually not that far away, and I would go out there. But I think Dave's out there for. I have no idea what Dave's out there for, but I don't think it's just to do a Q&A. And I wouldn't bother asking him. I have not asked him because I'm sure if he is doing something else, I'm sure it's under, NDA or whatever. But I don't think they would fly him out there just to do like a 1 hour Q&A and then say, okay, see you later. Like last time they did they had like a sit down sort of interview watching the anniversary video or something like that. Which was like, produced by like the Kabam people and everything. Whereas this, the Q&As that he does, I think he's just doing them like while he's there. But again, I don't really know. So, but eventually I am gonna go up there, not because I'm doing anything with them, but just because I want to go up there. And I'm gonna try to go with Lags, Pete, and of course Laura. So it'll be the 4 of us running around, causing a whole bunch of havoc in their studio. Wait a minute. Could they possibly be hearing that? Never mind. We'll be perfect guests. We just want a little tour. That's all. We'll be nice. We'll be good. But yeah, that'd be cool, man. I would love to go up there. But who knows when that'll happen. Every time BG leaves the house with pants, he gets sick. It's true. That is also true. Yeah. BG will be seeing Hulkbuster's updated gameplay tomorrow. Tomorrow? I don't think tomorrow. I think they said April was when it was going to hit the beta or something like that. They mentioned it in the video that Dave uploaded, but I don't think it was that early. I gotta be, when it comes to all the details and everything, I sometimes am not paying the best attention, but I'm pretty sure they said something like April. And then, what was I gonna say? And then they said like June was like the estimated release, official release, after they do all the balance adjustments and stuff. That'd be cool. I still, it's still a little bit weird to me, I gotta say. It's still a little bit weird to me, Champions getting totally reworked, and just one day they go from trash to being amazing. I still wish there was like an in-game way to upgrade them, like the gear system. But I know we're not getting that, but I just have to mention it, man. I will happily accept the buff and rework and all that stuff. That is, of course, better than nothing. But man, part of me still really wants there to be an in-game way to go through a challenge and unlock a champion's ultimate true powers. Oh, okay. I see what you guys are saying. Dave is gonna see it tomorrow, not us. Yeah. He did mention that in the video. He's gonna see I guess the kind of work in progress update to the champion. But no, that's not for everybody. That's just the benefit of him being in the right place at the right time. Brian, check Twitter, please. What do we got? 6.2 boss down. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. Doing it with Hood. Okay. A lot of people seem to like Hood for that fight. Nice. Ooh, 6-star Sinister? Okay, that's a pretty cool 6-star pull. Okay, I am hoping that's a first-time dupe on Hype. If so, then that's a sick pull too, man. But that's awesome, man. Good stuff. Congrats. BG, you see the blurry photo Dave put on Insta today? It kind of looks like Sandman. I saw it, but I don't know enough about these Marvel characters yet. You know, I only just started going through the comics, so for me, like, I didn't even take a guess. I just saw like a blob. Like we'll go. I'll show it on stream right now. Hang on. I just saw like a blob, and I just thought, okay, that's cool, neat. I don't know what it is, but okay. But yeah, here we go. Here's the picture. And this is on Dave's over on the Dork Lessons Twitter. If you guys want to see, sometimes he posts some leaked pictures. Where is it? Yeah, there's like been a few leaks or whatever you want to call it. You know, intentional kind of leaks. But I have no clue what this is. It looks cool. Is this Nova? Is that 2 new characters, or is that just 1 new character here and then Nova? Because this is like an enlarged. Like, both of these characters are greatly enlarged. I wonder if that's some new ability that makes champions bigger or something. OG, what a surprise. BG wants buffs nerfed. What? Where did this come from? What's up, Aaron Abdo? BG, was there a change to parry? No. They're changing the description of the parry mastery to better reflect how it actually works. But there is no... At least that's my understanding. Wait, did they already change it in-game? Let me go see. There is no actual change to the mastery. They're just changing the description. Well-timed block. Rate when attacked reduces damage by an additional 25% if contact is made by basic attacks. Inflict a stun debuff for 1 second. Stun duration increases by up to 1 second with a perfect block chance. Yeah, so they changed this because it used to not. Yeah, this is definitely the new text for it. But no, nothing actually changed. That's always how the mastery worked. What a Richard Rider. That is a giant... I really want to say his nickname. Oh, man. Alright, anywho. Let's get back to the grind. Yeah, I have no idea who that is, though. Did they announce new champs? They didn't announce them, no. They're just kind of teasing them. But they're not, like, confirming who it is. It's up to debate and all that. I don't really know. Just got to Cyclops, so only have him, Loki, Aegon, Invisible-Woman, and Cole before reaching the Collector. Okay. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Yeah, 5 plus collector. Okay. Good luck, man. By the sounds of it, I don't think you'll be done by the time my stream is over. So you'll have to update us tomorrow on that one. Unless you're fast. Unless you're real fast. But I think those fights are a bit longer, right? Black Seraphim sending over 2. Thanks, man. Saying nothing. No workplace harassment? I see nothing. Surely there's some workplace harassment here or something. I wonder if YouTube automatically just deleted it because those messages were getting too crazy. They're like, okay, it's too many underage symbols. It's there. I don't see it. Does anyone else see a previous from Black Seraphim? Because it might have been one of those things where YouTube actually just did a stealth little deletion. BG, is it true you now want to nerf Dorky Diggity Dave? Well, no mercy. Nerf everyone. It's nerf or it's nothing. He is quite powerful. I mean, if we think about it, let's think about this realistically. If we set up all the YouTubers and we list out all of their abilities and talents and stuff like that, I mean, Dave can do it all. He can make graphics. Do you see anyone else making graphics? No. Well, I mean, there's other people that do it, yeah. But still, he can make websites. So right there, yeah. It's too powerful. Okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, it looks like I'm not the only one that can't see the comment, Black Seraphim. Well, I did put CIA in there this time, dude. You gotta be careful with that, man. YouTube's watching. The CIA is watching. You never see the workplace messages? Really, Shark? Dude. Black Seraphim, man, you've sent over too many of those. The government is going to be knocking on your door, man. But Christopher Cordova, thank you so much for the 2, saying OB MCOC for my MCOC in-game. Love you, BG. All right, let's check it out. Let's go take a little peek. Thank you very much for the 2. The NSA is watching. Yeah, there you go. That's the right group that'll be watching, right? Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to claim this. Say no more. Namor? What? That's the name of this? Say no more, Namor? Alright, anyway. Oh, IG equals Instagram. Wow. Okay. Well, am I able to... Hold on. Can I look at that? I know I've had trouble looking up stuff on Instagram in the past. So I think they make you have like sign up for an account. Oh, never mind. I can see it. Maybe is there a setting where sometimes that's probably it. There's probably a setting where you have to be logged in to see it sometimes, right? But alright, let's take a little look. We got the Instagram here. We'll be posting Alliance 4 clips and crystal openings. Honestly, man, I could see Instagram being like it's funny that it doesn't get used more for MCOC stuff. Because with MCOC, all you really need is little clips and then pictures. And you're good. We don't really need long videos so much. I mean, sometimes, yeah. I mean, I guess that's all I make is long videos. Hour-long stuff. I don't know if you could do that on Instagram, but it's just kind of funny that it doesn't get used more. It's all like YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. That's what we need. Chase Stottlemyre sent it over too as well, saying, "Hey BG, could you check out the Twins account? The Twins account. Okay, I'll check it out in a sec. But this is cool, man. If you guys are on Instagram and want to check out some, want some pics and videos and stuff to follow, hit up OBMCOC. So your content is obsolete? A lot of times I think it is, yeah. Yep. Okay. Twins. Let me see. Wait, is this... Wait. What? Me, I'm bleh, my friend. Wait. I'm bleh, and your friend is I'm meh? Wait, is that what that is? Hold on. Or is it not the I'm part? Is it just bleh? Well, this can't be it. Help me out here. You guys have to spell it out for BG. He gets lost in reading's hard for him. Thank you, Pixie Bell. Please. Black Seven sent over another two saying, check Twitter. They can't stop me show on stream. Maybe. It's just a picture. It's just a picture of the comment. I'm not showing it on stream though, man. I don't want the CIA after me too, dude. I'll read it out though. It says at BG, sending all my workplace harassment, hashtag misconduct, hashtag inappropriate. Someone call HR, the FBI, and the CIA. There's a bunch of pills, all kinds of inappropriate stuff. Yeah, I'm not reading that hashtag. There's no way. And also one parry fart, please. Okay. I wonder if they also censored you for that hashtag right there, man. But thank you. Alright, hold on though. Wait, what am I? I'm bleh and I'm meh? Those are the two. Or is that like actual? I don't think it's this, but I'm just typing it in anyway. Alright, hold on. Oh no, yeah, it doesn't even let you. Okay. See, I have a hard time looking it up though. This one I found. Wait, are you guys in the same alliance? Hold on. Let me check alliance. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there. Okay, this one is you. You said you're... Okay, yeah. You're bleh. Got it. We'll look up yours first then. Okay. Okay. We got a rank 2 awakened Nick Fury. Okay. I was trying to see if this was possibly the result of an awakening gem, but it looks like you just pulled the dude twice, which is awesome. Congrats on that. The rest of the profile looking mighty fine too, with Namor, Thing, and Ghost. Let's check some Sig levels. Ooh, Sig 200. Okay. Thing. Okay, not quite there yet, but Sig 120. On your way. Getting there. And Ghost, well, Ghost doesn't really need Sig 200, so that's fine. But dude, looking good, man. That Nick Fury especially, I'm sure you're pretty happy about that one. I'm sure you're quite happy. Pulled him twice in a row. Well, that'll do it. That'll do it. Nice. Okay. Let's check out the meh one. There we go. Dude, Captain Sparkles all day. She is so popular. Why am I the only one without a Captain Sparkles? It's like, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure there's many people in here that don't have Captain Sparkles. But yeah, this is pretty nice. Two 565s, and they happen to pair up very nicely together with Captain Sparkles and Nick Fury. So yeah, that's good stuff too right there, man. Good stuff. Whoa, okay, hold on. We got an Omega. Let's see. Yeah. This is no suicides, but that's understandable when Nick Fury is one of your top champs. Totally understandable. Just was double checking. But yeah, man. Guys, profile's looking good. BG opened the gates of summoner profiles. I know. Guys, I don't normally look up this many profiles. Please don't put all your names in the chat to look them up. The people who are kind enough to send over some super chats, which is the only way I'm actually able to be here, I will look up your profile, but I can't look it up for everybody. Otherwise, I would never actually be able to get any champions. So, I'm sorry to everyone else. I will not be looking up your profiles. With BG, Pixie says I'm not invited to the Vancouver road trip now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that my idea like 2 years ago now? Abdo. You burned that bridge when you called me fat and punched me in the nose at the last meetup. You don't remember this? Dude, you were wasted. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you could go too, dude. Like, you're welcome to come too. We're doing like a whole meetup. Well, so like we're trying to at least. So everybody's welcome to go, but I don't know. I just said I said the names that of the YouTube people that people would know. I said Pete and Legacy and Laura. So yeah. But everybody's welcome. If you're in the Vancouver area or like we don't know when it is yet, so don't start asking for a date or anything like that, but the idea at least is to have some sort of meetup in that area. And then get Kabam to come out and play and possibly get drunk and tell us all their secrets, you know? Can you show your profile, BG? Can't do it. I did not send a super chat. So I can't do it. BG, from 1 to 10, how good of a defender do you think Mojo will be? I don't know. I think it's definitely gonna be. You can play around all of Mojo's abilities, so I think in the lower, like I mean, of course, every champion. Once you get to like the highest tiers and everything, like the guys that are competing for like the top 3 spots in the world, they don't die to practically anything. And I think up there, Mojo is not going to be considered like a top 5 defender or anything like that. I think he'll be annoying. I think occasionally, just like any champion, he will pick up a defensive kill or two. But, yeah, I don't think he's going to be super impressive. But then, of course, as you go down the list, as you go down the tiers, players not as experienced and stuff like that, yeah, I do think he'll be at least above average for defense. How much above? I don't know. I wouldn't say crazy above, but I think slightly above average. I don't think he'll be as good as, like, a Nihilus, I would say, would probably still give more people problems than Mojo. You know, of course, like, the Dominoes and Nick Furies of the world are going to be more difficult. It's all just a guess, too. Like, I don't actually know for sure. We need to wait for Mojo to be more available. And I'm not even in an alliance that does alliance war, so we'll have to see on that one. And now the dumb thing begins. I am at the champion boss, Roboto. Alright, dude. Good luck, man. Good luck to you. BG, do you think Emma Frost is viable for Act 6 content? I have her rank 3, and I'm thinking of taking her rank 4, but I'm waiting until they add Doom to the basic pool to rank anything up. Viable? Yeah. Absolutely. She's a good champion for Act 6. She has a lot of utility. I don't think she's the best, and I think you'll have an easier time with some other champions, but she's absolutely viable, yeah. If you don't have some of these other champs, she can get you through the content for sure. The thing about Emma is I think she's actually balanced really nicely. She has a ton of utility, and therefore, like, her damage is not as strong, and like it's a little bit RNG dependent. When you get those big crits on the L2, like when everything lines up, her damage is actually really nice. But a lot of times things don't crit, or you have to slow the fight down, and your prowess drops off and stuff like that. And what keeps her from being considered like just one of the top champions, with even having all that crazy utility, is you don't really need all of that utility in one champion. You know, we're given 5 slots, and of course, the more areas of the game one champion can cover, the better. But she covers so many, and you just don't need like again, her damage is balanced around that. So yeah, in most cases, you just end up in situations where you can cover most, if not all, of what Emma covers with like 2 or 3 character slots, and those 2 or 3 characters are easier to play or deal a little bit more damage than Emma, type of thing. She's a good example of what Ghost damage should have looked like, maybe. But maybe we shouldn't even go down that road. Aaron Abdo sent it over 5, saying, nice long shot vid the other day. Thanks, man. I'm proud of you for doing all that reading. Now look at your profile, please. P.S. Happy birthday. Wow. You really sent that over? Disguising a compliment in just wanting me to look at my own profile, really? Okay, fine. Aaron Abdo, thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate it. I'll look it up after this fight. BG, you may have answered this already, but how long will your hiatus from a competitive alliance be? 6 months? Question mark. I don't really know. Yeah, in order to even give you some type of an idea, I would have to tell you more about what I'm doing, which I cannot do. And I honestly don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so look at my profile. Let's see. It's Brian Grant. Okay, here we go. Oh, looking good. Look at all these 565s that I have. Wow. Check it out. It's looking good, man. Oh, I guess I got a blade. Who said I don't have blade? You guys crazy? I've got blade. Of course I have blade. Sig 200 blade. Alright, hold on. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Hold on. Maybe it was this one. Here we go. Brian Grant God. Apparently, I am a god. Alright, here. When you look at my actual profile, here's my damn profile. Which is not even what you guys would see. Just crazy. I don't think there is a way for me to look. Wait, I just realized something. If I do look at my profile the other way, can I even do that? I don't even think it lets me. I was gonna say, if I looked up my profile that way, would it show it based on prestige instead of based on rating? Because if it was based on prestige, then Phoenix would not be #1. But she is #1. Whenever the amount of people born in February is less than 1/12 because it is a short month. I bet you there's stats on that. It's an interesting thought, but I bet you it has more to do with, like, hey, the time of year when babies are conceived or whatever. Hold on. Most frequent and least frequent months of birth. Alright, I'm not going to show it on screen because this is a very bright screen. According to a Harvard University study that collected data from 1973 to 1999, September was the most common birth month. Means the holidays have been making us feel pretty saucy for decades. Also meaning that December is the least common birth month, with January and February sharing a similarly low birth rate. Well, there you go. Dummy Chum sending over €1. Thanks, man. Saying. Community guidelines, my ass. YouTube. So much dishonest positivity. It's toxic. It's all controlled now in the palm of their hand for monetization. Good work, BG. Oh, wait. Was that your last comment, or was this your last comment? Blade is still a beast. Blade is still a beast. I'm not sure what the comment that I just read was in regards to. The YouTube one. But Blade is still a beast. You're right there. Thank you for the euro, dude. Appreciate it. You searched it wrong, BG. It's spelled Brian Glant. You're right. Let's search it up. Ah, darn this stupid search system. You know the account exists. We just can't find it. Tom Luckman sent over one of them New Zealand bucks. Thanks, man. Saying. Happy birthday, BG. Thanks, man. In other news, it's my birthday tomorrow. Tom. Well, happy birthday, man. Is it your birthday as in, like... I don't remember... Well, Yeah, what day is what time is it in New Zealand? New Zealand time. What is that? Okay, so right now it's 8:37 p.m. Well, depending on where you are, I guess, but it's around that time. So like in 4 hours from now, less than 4 hours. Well, happy birthday, man. If I don't see you tomorrow, happy birthday. Have a good one, dude. Hope you have an excellent birthday. Alright, let's get back to this grind. You guys are distracting me too much tonight, man. I said this was going to be an easy grind, and it's turned into a very difficult grind. I will now continue the arena with laser-like focus. BG, what do you think of allowing 6 champions in the future like Act 7 due to all these champs benefiting from synergies? I think the game is balanced around 5 and should stay as 5. To put it in as simple of terms as possible. Everything in this game has been designed around 5, you know? Like if you allowed a 6th slot, yeah, it like, I don't know, what's a good example I could give? So, I mean, sometimes characters need no synergies, sometimes they need one synergy, sometimes they need multiple synergies in order for them to be good. And that's kind of the sacrifice that you have to make when choosing the champion to play and all that good stuff. If you say... Well, let's talk about Blade since we mentioned Blade a whole bunch tonight. Let's say Blade. So, if you want Blade at his strongest, you need like 2 other champions alongside him. Typically, right? And I mean, you don't need those. Blade can be played without any synergies and stuff, but typically you want the synergies. Whereas another champion, maybe you're trying to decide to fit them on the team, you'd have to give up the synergies and stuff. That just, I don't know. It makes things less interesting when you don't have to make that choice, in my opinion, I guess, is a good way of saying it. If you're able to bring like there still would be some choice, of course, but in a way, the more you're able to bring, the less it would create an interesting choice for you to make. We can, like, it might not be as visible with just going from 5 to 6, but let's say we opened it up. Let's say we doubled it, and you got to bring in 10 different characters. Like, maybe then you could start to see, like, okay, that's just too many. You know, you get to bring an option for everything. You don't really have to pick and choose and make sacrifices anywhere. You get to play with all the best synergies. And I'm sure that'd be fun for a little bit. And if they did that for, like, a special quest or something, like if they had a new variant difficulty that came out that kind of broke the 5 character mold, I think that'd be fine. But if they did that permanently, nah. I don't think it'd be good. Dummy Chum sending over another couple of euros. Thanks, man. Saying, how tall are you? I'm 5'9". Which, if you asked me that question a few years ago, I would have said 5'11", because I swear at one point in time I thought I was actually 5'11". But nope, 5'9". For a 6-star, about to be uncollected. Is that good? Yeah, man. Those are very good things, of course. Keep it up, man. Get that uncollected. Start reaping the uncollected rewards. Had a good run with Hood. Got him to the final 10% and got 3 dexes. Roboto. Nice, dude. Awesome. Pretty sure New Zealand only has one time zone. It's skinny and runs north-south. When I looked it up, it said there was more than one. Let me see if I can find it again. New Zealand time. Wait, what did I just have open? Oh wait, I just typed in NA time for a second there. I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. It says 8:43 p.m. But then the Chatham Islands, I guess that's what it is, or however you say that. Chatham Islands, New Zealand is 9:28 p.m. It's very strange. It's 45-minute difference. Bizarre. Man, you know, Chatham Islands isn't New Zealand. Oh, it's not? Oh, it's weird. It came up when I just typed in, and if you just type in NZ time into Google, that's what comes up. It comes up the those two times. Eric Gwynn sent it over to, thanks dude, saying, should I use a tech gem on Darkhawk without Sig Stones? No. No. Darkhawk is an amazing champion, but he really needs high Sig level for that Awakening Gem to be worth it. I recommend saving the gem. And if you get to a point where you have a lot of Sig Stones, then okay. You know, feed him the gem, feed him the stones. But otherwise, you might as well just play him unawakened. He doesn't gain that much from just that first Sig level. Like, I mean, you know, technically, yeah, he does gain a bunch from it, but I mean, it's not enough to be worth it. I'd rather just save it. And for the time being, you know, I consider Darkhawk to be one of those champions that kind of needs to be awakened, but kind of doesn't. Like, you can still make use of him. He's still a robot. He still has the immunities. He still has some good synergies. But he might not feel as powerful as some other champions in this game until you get him to a high Sig level. So, I would probably just use him kind of sparingly until you did get him awakened, but he's still usable. But yeah, dude, thank you very much for the 2. Trying to make sure there was a bunch of super chats today. I'm trying to just scroll through real quick, make sure I didn't miss any. Hope I didn't miss any. I don't think I did. But thank you, everybody. That's kind of what I thought. I've been putting all my stones into Sparky. Yeah, it's a good call. Actually, let's go to AMA right now, because why not? I said I was going to continue laser-like focus, but I mean, come on. When has that ever happened? Sig ability. So, yeah. You can see Sig level 1. It's only a 10% chance to auto-block, so not reliable. Stealth mode, it's only 10% increased offensive power rate, which 10% is not much. You really feel it at the high Sig level. 60% is crazy, but 10%, meh. And then the extra attack that you gain, yeah, it's 10 times more at Sig 200. It's only an extra 300 attack at Sig 1. And this is this is actually for a 6-star rank 3. So if we're talking about 5-star rank 5, it's even less. 245 attack for a 565. That is not worth an Awakening Gem. Alright, I'm out of sarcastic comments, so good night, PG and chat, and thank you, Aaron Abido, for throwing me under the bus. Wow. Alright. Have a good night, Pixie Bell. Darkhawk is probably one of the highest damage outputs for a normal robot champion in the game at 565, Sig 200. He's good. He's really good. I like Darkhawk, but it's got to be high sig. ABG, I did a thing. Roboto. Congrats, man. Didn't use any units on him, you said. Okay. Congrats, dude. Very nice. My understanding is that there's a separate time zone for the sheep versus the people there. Wow. Are you arguing with me, Banana Man? Tom, no, man. I'm just telling you what I saw on Google. BG 7k units on Doom crystals has proven to be a poor investment. Ah, Mark. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Did you get... Is there any redeeming champion pulls out of that? Did you get any 6 stars or anything? Any good 5 stars? It's rough, man. That's why I stay away from the Cav crystals. They can be good sometimes. They can be account changing, but more often than not, they just drain your units. When I see BG's big zoomed head, I get really scared. Well, just be happy I'm not saying boo when I do it. Maybe I'll have to do that from now on. Using for AQ, minus SIG 200, take down champs in 10 hits or less in null mode. Awesome times. Yeah, dude, that one synergy that he has with Night Thrasher. I wish that you didn't... I wish it was just like starting out in null mode every time. Or the second mode. I can't remember the name of the second one. Stealth mode, I guess. Stealth or null. I wish it was only those two and not shield. If that was the case, then oh man, that synergy would be so good for Darkhawk. I mean, it's still a good synergy, but you know what I mean. The shield mode, of course, is the least desirable of them. 2 5s, an Iron Man dupe, and a Juggernaut. Oh. Oh. Mark, that is rough, dude. Wow, those are the two 5s? BG, would you be open to adding Banana Man to the contest? Well, I don't know if I own the rights to Banana Man. Is there, I mean... Is there an actual, like, Banana Man superhero? Banana Man superhero. Oh, there is. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. I've seen this guy before. Wow, I thought I'd be able to type in to Google fast enough and come back and win that fight. I was not able to. He's a fictional character appearing in British comic books. It's a parody of traditional superheroes. Hang on. Let me type this guy into a browser that's not going to be so bright. Oh god, it's still bright because it's all white backgrounds. But okay, this is Banana Man right here. Boo. Wait, I said I wasn't going to do that. Sorry. Wow, look at this one. Dude, this guy's intense. I wish it was a bigger picture. This guy's super intense, man. Holy crap. He looks kind of cool in this one too. Wait, hold on. It's gonna flash bright for a sec. All right. There we go. He looks pretty cool here. I could see this guy getting added. I'd be all for it, man. It's it's definitely not up to me though. It's not up to me on any side of it. Whoever owns the rights to Banana Man and they got to talk to Marvel. BG, I've been wanting to play with Man-Thing more lately. Any fights where he'd be a better choice than Doom or Voodoo? Better choice than Doom or Voodoo? Well, kind of. For Voodoo specifically, if you need armor break, then yeah, Man-Thing offers armor break and poison, whereas Voodoo does not have that armor break. There's one fight specifically in 6.3, but that's getting super specific. I think in general, if you are bringing Voodoo to the fight, or I'm sorry, if you're bringing like if you're choosing between Man-Thing and Voodoo, they would both really shine in a situation where all you need is poison. But if you're going up against a path that, you know, maybe some of the opponents are poison immune or something like that, then Man-Thing will definitely be better. Even in situations where all you need is poison, I think Man-Thing is better than Voodoo. It's more reliable, or he's more reliable. Like the poison, the buffs that you're putting on the opponent and stuff like that. He has a higher health pool and everything. But Voodoo, of course, has the power control that Man-Thing does not. So it's kind of a trade-off there. When it comes to Doom versus Man-Thing, I don't have a high-level Doom. It's hard for me to say how the two compare. I think overall, Doom is the better of the two champions and everything, but I can't really say, like, what situation is better for which champion. I don't think it's just Doom is better in every situation. I think Man-Thing maybe has higher damage potential than Doom. Because Doom's damage potential is not, like, insane or anything. He's more about, like, his damage gets pretty good if you're able to cycle, like, a couple of L3s and power drain and all that stuff. But if the opponent has lots of buffs for you to nullify, then all the poison and armor breaks and everything like that, it really adds up for Man-Thing, and I think his damage potential is higher. Like, I don't know if anyone's taken Doom versus Old Man Logan in Labyrinth, but that fight is actually really fast for someone like Man-Thing. Maybe it's not that fast because you have to sit through special 3 animations, but total hit count is like 160 if you really play things right. I feel like Doom is higher than that. My brain is a bit confused, I guess. How could I pull 5 champs from 4 crystals? Of course I pulled 3 3-stars, not 4. Number 4 was my cute 5-star Quake. Well, I didn't see your last comment. But congrats. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore your last comment just because sounds like there was some typos. But congrats. Congrats on the Quake. Alright, don't have too many 5-stars left. Marvel Realm Champion, something I can't wait for though. Dude, I want them to take their time with Realm of Champions. I want it to be good. I want it to be good from the start. I don't want them to release it and it's like not polished, bugs and all that stuff. I want it to be really good. Even if I don't end up playing it, because I don't know if I'm going to be playing it or not, we'll see. But I want to be able to at least give it like a good review. And I'll give it an honest review. If there's things about it I don't like, I'm going to say it. But I I like the devs. I like the devs that make these games, and I want to say, wow, check out this awesome game they made. Tweeters, please, BG. Okay. Oh, and I want to see you use your man thing on old man. You want to see it? I'll show you. Fine. We'll go do it right now. My laser-like focus is very laser-like. Okay. Hold on. Didn't read the message first. Finally defeated 6.2 champion, and here are the spoils. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Okay. Okay. These are Cav crystals? They give you Cav crystals, I think, right? Hang on. I'm fighting a Drax. But okay. 5-star Proxima. It's not bad. 3 to 4 Cosmic. Cosmic gems, as far as I'm concerned, are always good. So that's good. Okay. Magic dupe. And 6-star Rhino. Well, bummer on the Rhino. But otherwise everything looked good. Bummer on the Rhino, but you can't win them all, I guess. At least it's a new champion, so at least it wasn't like a Sig 40 Rhino or something. Congrats, though, man. Congrats on taking him down. BG Doom beat Old Man Logan at 186 hits in a Seaton vid. Okay. It's better than I thought, actually. But yeah, I think it's possible for Man-Thing to do it in fewer hits. It's free mastery reset right now, right? I think. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in a quest right now. I can't show it. I'm still in this quest. I would have gladly hopped in there, even against my laser-like focusing needs, just because it's fun. But I do not want to spend an energy refill just to do that, so I will not be doing that. Out of my 16 sixes, 5 of them are science. Damn. That's quite a few. Sounds like me and my 6-star roster of mutants. Look how many mutants 6 stars I have. Like, what the F, dude? Even my dupes are mutants. Pulled 10 mutants. Parry Mastery got nerfed in all caps. It didn't get nerfed. Nothing changed. The description of the mastery changed. But it's staying exactly the same. Technically, it's a good thing because they're also refunding the cost of the mastery, even though it's not getting nerfed. So, you should not be upset. Do my 6-star Luke Cage. Wow, I was about to call him Loop Cage for a second there. Dude, me and words and letters. Ugh. That's pretty cool though, man. I enjoy Luke Cage. Mastery resets are nice for doing different content. Wish I had a bunch of units for more Paths of Abyss at the moment. Wow, you're right. That's super helpful for the Abyss, because I remember seeing Legacy switch his masteries up a lot. Wow. Nice shirt, BG. Thanks, man. That 5-star Ghost and Cap Marvel movie as my only 5-star. Who should go up? Probably Captain Marvel. Technically, I think that Ghost is the stronger of the 2 champions, but Ghost, she requires a different kind of playstyle. And if she is one of your only 2 5-stars, Captain Marvel is probably going to be easier for you to use. And it's not like Captain Marvel is a bad champion. They're both powerful champions. So I'd recommend probably going with Captain Marvel in your case. And then eventually, like having Ghost, like first off, let's back up a second here. Your only 2 5-stars are amazing 5-stars. You have any idea how lucky you are to pull those 2 as your first 5-stars? It's awesome. But yeah, it's, you know, eventually you may want to take up Ghost as you become more comfortable with the game and stuff like that. But at least most people who just started pulling 5-stars, Captain Marvel is going to be a better way to go. 5-star She-Hulk, yes. Nice, dude. 6-star Mutant Awakening for Omega rank 1 or Domino rank 2. I would not awaken a 6-star Domino. And I would only awaken that Omega if you had 6 stones. But I would personally choose Omega between the 2. Should I take my Symbiote Supreme to rank 4? Yeah. Why not? Great champion. Kind of depends on what you need and all that, because I don't think Sim Supreme is the champion that people use everywhere, but I mean, Sim Supreme's a great champ overall. I've definitely used mine in a number of situations. Been quite happy with the results. Thank the Kabam gods for the love juice pots. Only way I got through them. Yeah, man. Those potions seem pretty nice. Gotta open a Science Nexus. Wish me luck. Oh, I see. I read your comments out of order. I read your She-Hulk comment way before your Nexus Crystal comment. BG, can you explain why 4 out of 5 points in cruelty and not 5 out of 5? Sure. I have 5 out of 5 in it right now, by the way. So... Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot I just changed my masteries the other day. I used to have 5 out of 5 in it. Okay. But yeah, sometimes I have 5 out of 5. Sometimes I have 4 out of 5. There's diminishing returns with a lot of things in this game, but one of them in particular is the crit damage rating of your champions. So you'll always be gaining more damage by adding more crit damage rating. But the amount of increase, it's not going to be as high. So I'm just going to pull out some random numbers. And I mean, you might already understand like the diminishing returns things, but just to try to get everybody on the same page, I'm just going to pull out some random numbers. Let's say the first 100 crit damage rating increases your damage by 50%. And then the next 100 crit damage rating only increases it by 40%. So now, 90% in total, but, that second 100 doesn't increase as much. The next 100 maybe only increases it by 30%, and so on and so on. It gets less and less. That's kind of how diminishing returns works. And with cruelty, with crit damage rating, there's a kind of a steep diminishing returns with this particular stat in the game, where there's really not a huge difference between 4 points and 5 points. It's still nice if I have an extra point. Sometimes I put it in this mastery, but a lot of the times I don't feel the need to max it out, and I just want to get enough points in the left half of the tree to unlock the right half of the tree. So what you'll frequently see looking at my masteries is I'll only have 1 point in courage. And if I only had 1 point in courage and this was all you would see, that would be 15 points. Right now it's 16 because of the second point in courage. I was doing something where I knew I was going to be below 50% health, and that's why I put the point in courage rather than cruelty. But yeah, I don't know. I hope I did some justice explaining it. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to explain the diminishing returns thing. If you look at there's graphs that show it nicely. But yeah, it just there's really not a huge difference between 4 and 5 points at the end of the day. Unlike precision, I actually think is a big deal between 4 and 5 points. Some people do not feel that the difference between 4 and 5 points is big enough, and some people only put 4 or even 3 points in precision, and that I will disagree on any day of the week. Crit's too important. Even though there is diminishing returns with crit chance as well, crit is just too important. Too much damage comes from critical hits. Certain abilities only happen upon critical hits, and yeah, you gain enough in between the 4th and 5th point for most champions, at least, for it to be worth it. Parry stun only increases 1 second with perfect block chance. Dude, it hasn't changed at all. It has not changed at all. It's the exact same way. They just changed the description of the mastery. That's it. There is no nerf. That's exactly how it worked prior to the update. What's up, KT? You got to ease up on the all caps too, man. Otherwise, I'm going to have to time you out, man. Because we don't need that in here. Just talk like a normal human being, you know? Okay, thanks, BG. Great explanation. I would like an extra point elsewhere. Running 5/5 cruelty currently. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those masteries. I like having it maxed out, but hey, you can't get everything, so it's a decent place to pull a point from if needed, you know. BG, is it possible to keep both deep wounds and suicides without losing much in defense and proficiencies? It's possible to run deep wounds and suicides, yeah, but of course you got to give it up. You got to give up points somewhere. So you're gonna have to make cuts somewhere. That's yeah. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, it's. There's people that run both those masteries though. I've run both those masteries in the past. It's fun running like Nick Fury with suicides and deep wounds. Your damage is pretty nutty. Yeah. Then you also have to make a sacrifice. You can't get Mystic Dispersion, or you might have to pull points out of Limber. I really like running maxed out Limber, and in a lot of times I prefer maxed out Limber over maxed out Deep Wounds. Because I don't run a lot of bleed champions, and for the times that I am running a bleed champion, I'll get by without deep wounds. It's okay. If my main champion was like Nick Fury or Blade, or I don't know, there's a few others, then deep wounds would be basically the best mastery you can use. But I don't run those champs a lot myself, so. Tom Luckman sent over another 150 of them New Zealand bucks. All right. What do we got? BG, if A is for apple, B is for banana, what is C for? It's plastic explosives. Well, I can tell you I didn't see that coming. I searched some chirping too. What the heck was that? Boo to you, Tom, for that one. It's not a bad joke, but I still have to boo you. But thank you for the $1.50. Oh, man. Pete, boo Ryan, check Twitter, replied to your daily tweet. Okay. What, maybe we should go there and ask them ourselves. Ooh, I like this, Pete, yeah. Replying to my love the Q&A you did with Dork Lessons, but I have so many more questions. Yeah, man. We totally should. Alright, I gotta go because something's chirping in my house. And it sounds like a smoke detector or something like that. So it's not an actual alarm. But I still gotta go take care of that. So, oh, can you hear it? Can you hear the more chirping? Oh man, I've dealt with alarm systems enough in my life to know what's going on, but I still got to take care of it. Okay. I'm out of here. Max, I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you so much for the 15. Really appreciate it. And yeah, thank you to everyone else. There was a bunch of super chats, so I really appreciate it, everybody. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.